Hey, what's going on everyone? It's your boy Redstone Ix here and welcome back to another command block tutorial video. Now today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to do shark, armor, and weapon commands in Minecraft. And what I mean by that is that these commands will allow you to give you some shark-like armor that can give you some cool abilities and a cool weapon when you wear the full armor set. Now the previous one I did was the infested stone armor weapon and tool commands, so if you haven't seen that video, go check it out. Link will be in the description down below after you finish watching this video. And before you ask, yes, I know there aren't any sharks in Minecraft currently, so maybe I might bring this idea back in another video if we actually do get sharks in Minecraft. By the way, shout out to Sketchwriter2556 for suggesting this idea. This one is for you, buddy. And now, before I go into more details on what those commands are to making this work, you know the drill. Make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe. And turn on those notifications so you don't miss another video. Apart from that guys, let us start today's video. Okay guys, so here are all the commands right here, so it is a handful of commands to make this all work out. And as always, I will leave a link in the description down below so you guys can copy and paste them into your world later on. Now, let's start this video. So first off, as always, I'm going to demonstrate this way, so I'm going to turn this on and turn this on. And I'm going to get my shark armor. So we got this shark armor, which all have protection 4 on them. So when you wear the full set, you get this cool weapon called the shark tooth blade, which has sharpness 4 on it. And I'm gonna grab some mobs real quick. And also I'll explain what the fish are for later. So, with this shark tooth weapon having sharpness 4, it's a great weapon to have when you're facing mobs. At least on dry land, anyway. So nothing too crazy out of that, because, well, it's just a normal weapon. So now let me demonstrate the abilities when we go underwater. Oh, by the way, I'll say this, make sure you have your offhand free when wearing this armor set, because when you go underwater, you get this warped fungus on a stick called Shark Bite Attack, and I'm going to explain what that is for right now. Oh, and also, I did mention this before, but when you're underwater, you get Dolphin's Grace 2 and Water Breathing 2, perfect for swimming around in the vast Minecraft oceans. Okay, now on to the attack. So when you have mobs coming up against you, when you right click with the sword, as long as they're in range, you can do this sort of shark bite attack, like this. See? Which can be perfect in case there are mobs that are out of your reach with your sword. So if they're out of reach or you need to do some extra damage, you just need to hold right click and you can be chomping away at them. And you can do this against any kinds of hostile mobs that you find at the bottom of the sea, like these guardians. So if you need to do some slightly ranged attacks, chomp them. And they are fast. Okay, almost there. Come on. And it's gone. So definitely a great use of combat in terms of going underwater for. Oh, and by the way, when you do go above water, the shark bite warped fungus on a stick will disappear, meaning that you can only use this special tag when you're underwater, which makes sense because, well, sharks live in the water, obviously. So now, since I've lost some hunger, this is a great opportunity to demonstrate the next ability. Oh, and as always, if you're not wearing the full armor set, the weapon will disappear and you'll lose the effects. So this is how much hunger you get when you eat raw cod, raw salmon, and of course, tropical fish would only do half a hunger bar. So now let me make myself hungry real quick so I can demonstrate. Okay guys, so I have the armor back on, and now since I'm hungry, let me show you how many hunger points you now get when you eat the raw versions of these fish. So as you can see, you got way more hunger back from eating the raw version of each of these fish than you did without the armor, so this is also a great way for you to gain some hunger back, especially when you've defeated some guardians because they drop some raw cod, and if you come across any fish, you can use them as a quick snack on the go in the Minecraft seas. Okay, so now that you've seen that, let's go over the commands to make this all work out, so be back in a sec. Okay guys, so first things first, we need a couple of scoreboards to make this all work out, so starting with this one. So it's scoreboard objectives add, and then we do shark_bite, and then we do minecraft.use:_Minecraft.warped_fungus_on_a_stick right here. And then this command pretty much removes that scoreboard if needed. So this command over here is for when you eat raw cod. So same as the last one, except we change the name to shark_food1 right here. And then you change this, minecraft.used::minecraft.cod. And then this command simply removes that scoreboard if needed. Then this command, same thing, except we change this to shark_food2 right here. And then we change this bit to salmon. And then this command removes that scoreboard if needed. And then this command, same thing as the last two, except we change this to shark_food3 right here, and then change this bit to tropical fish. And then this command simply removes that scoreboard if needed. Pretty standard stuff. Okay, so now we're going to go over the commands into activating the shark armor set bonus. And like all my other armor videos in the past, make sure the redstone is exactly as you see here. Starting with this one, which detects if the player is wearing the full armor set. So it's execute at P, run execute if items, entity at A, and then you do armor.head, and then you put in all the information for the special leathered helmet named Shark Helmet, as you see here. And then we do run execute if items, entity at A, and then we do armor.chestplate, then put in all the information for the special chestplate named Shark Chestplate, as you see here. And then same thing as the last two, except we change this to armor.legs here, and then put in all the information for the shark leggings, as you see here. And then lastly, same thing as all the others, except we change this to armor.feet, and then put in all the information for the shark boots, as you see here. And make sure you set this command to always active as well. So then we have a redstone comparator like this, leading this way and also that way. So now we're going to move on to the command that gives you the shark tooth blade. So it's execute at P, run item replace entity at P, and then you do hotbar.0, and then put in all the information for the shark tooth blade, as you see here. And then this command over here gives you the shark bite item when it's in your offhand when you're underwater. So it's execute at P, run execute as at R at S, and then we do if block, and then do 3 squiggly lines like this with one here. And then you do Minecraft::water, run item replace entity at P, and then you do weapon.offhand. And then you put in all the information for the special warped fungus on a stick named Shark Bite attack, as you see here. Okay, so this command over here removes the Shark Bite attack item when you are not underwater. So it's execute at P, run execute as at R at S, and then we do unless block, and then do 3 squiggly lines like this, and then you do Minecraft::water, run clear at P, Minecraft warped fungus on a stick named Shark Bite attack, as you see here. And then this command over here gives you water breathing when you're underwater. So same first bit as the last one, except we do this here. Effect give at S, Minecraft::water_breathing, for 2 seconds, 1 for the amplifier and true for no particle effect. Then this command over here is pretty much the same thing except for Dolphin's Grace. For 2 seconds, 1 for the amplifier and true for no particle effect. So these next few commands in front of me will activate if the user has the shark tooth blade in their inventory and or selected. starting with this one, which activates the shark bite scoreboard. So this first bit means when the iron sword named Shark Tooth Blade is selected, it's going to run this. Execute as at R at S, if entity at S, inside brackets we do scores equals, and inside curly brackets we do shark underscore bite equals 4, 2 dots at the end, close both brackets, and then we do run scoreboard player set at E, and inside brackets we do scores equals, inside curly brackets, shark underscore bite equals 4, 2 dots at the end, close both brackets, and then you put the same scoreboard name here with 0 at the end here. Now this command over here summons Evoker Fangs on mobs and not players. And yes, this only works on mobs, not players. So it's execute at P, run execute at E, and inside brackets we do type equals not player, type equals not item, type equals not armor stand, comma distance equals 0.4, and then you do sword equals nearest, limit equals 1, close the brackets, and then you do run summon Minecraft colon evoker underscore fangs with 3 squiggly lines like this. Now these next few commands activate the ability to get more hunger points when eating the raw versions of those fish, starting with this one, which activates the shark food one's scoreboard. So it's execute at P, run execute if entity at P, and then we inside brackets we do MBT equals, inside curly brackets inventory colon, and inside these brackets we do ID colon Minecraft colon iron sword named Shark Tooth Blade, as you see here. Then we pretty much put in the same second half as the last one, except we change the name of the scoreboard to shark underscore food 1 equals 1 instead of 4, 2 dots at the end, close both brackets, and then you put in that scoreboard name here equals 1, and then that same name right over here with 0 at the end here. And then this command gives you saturation after eating raw cod. So it's just a simple execute at P, run effective at P, Minecraft colon saturation for 1 second, 3 for the amplifier, and true for no particle effect. Now these two commands over here are the same thing, except this is for when you eat raw salmon. So as you can see here, same thing as the last one I just showed you, except we come all the way over here and change the name of the scoreboard to shark underscore food 2. And then we put that same name right over here and right over here, and making sure 0 is at the end here. And then this command is exactly the same as the last one I just showed you. Pretty standard stuff. And then this command is for when you eat a tropical fish. So again, same thing as the last two I just showed you, except we come over here and you change the name of the scoreboard to shark underscore food 3 right here, and then you put that same name right over here, and you put that same name right over here, and then you just put in the exact same command, which gives you saturation for 1 second, 3 for the amplifier, and true for no particle effect. So now we come over here. So you need to have a redstone comparator like this leading into this command right here, which pretty much removes the shark tooth blade. So it's just a simple execute at P, run clear at P, Minecraft iron sword named shark tooth blade, as you see here. And now these 3 commands over here reset the scoreboards of the shark food scoreboard commands. And also, make sure you activate these commands before putting on the armor set. So it's just a simple scoreboard players reset at A, shark underscore food 1 right here. Same thing for this one, which is for shark food 2. And same thing for this one, which is for shark food 3 right here. And yeah, that is pretty much shark, armor, and weapon commands in Minecraft. And that, my friends, is gonna wrap up for today's video. So if you guys enjoyed this video and want to see more videos like this, make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe, and turn on those notifications so you don't miss another video. Apart from that, guys, thanks for watching. I'll catch you all next week in the next one. Goodbye.